A staple of UMD athletics is recovering tonight after suffering a stroke on Christmas Day. Dale Hoagie, better known as Hoagie, has been with the Bulldogs since 1981 and has served as the men's hockey assistant equipment manager and has also been an inspirational leader to players and Bulldogs superfans. On a Caring Bridge page, friends shared that he had a stroke on Christmas. He was moved out of critical care last night and is being monitored in the hospital. According to the page, it's still too early to know the full extent of the impacts. They said not to worry, though, as Hoagie still hates the Gophers and is watching the World Juniors games from his hospital room. For updates on Hoagie's condition and to read his Caring Bridge site, head to our website. Well, this evening, UMD hockey coach Scott Sandelin issued this statement saying in part, quote, "He means so much to our hockey community and he appreciates all of the people wanting to come and visit him, but rest at this time is critical to his recovery."